Aunty Faith, I saw your picture from 3 years ago and I saw you this morning. The difference is clear. 3 years ago, your skin was glowing like you just returned from a holiday in Paris. Now, you have dark circles under your eyes that looks like you are smuggling charcoal and business is booming. Your smile has relocated to your village and your charisma is nowhere to be found. 3 years ago, you used to make people laugh, but now people laugh at you, not with you. Kilo day. And if we look at it closely, if we trace this thing like a disease, we will find something very interesting. It was about 3 years ago you started this job. 3 years ago, you walked into that job full of life, and now life appears to be far from you. Are you sure this job is not the charger that's been draining your battery instead of filling it up? Are you sure this job is not the cause of your transformation from lion to cat, from fire to smoke, and from butterfly to caterpillar? Please come closer. Let's look at the symptoms that shows that your workplace is a poison to you and how to fix it. Because a toxic workplace is like a leaking roof in the rainy season. You can pretend it's not there. You can move your furnitures around. You can place buckets to catch water, but sooner or later, the ceiling will collapse on your head. So let's diagnose this thing properly. What are the symptoms that shows that your workplace is toxic? Symptom number one, the interview was a red flag. Let's rewind. Remember the interview? Yes, the toxicity didn't start today. It was there during the interview, but you were blinded by the cool office and the promise of free coffee. While you were waiting, the boss was shouting at the receptionist. The staffs were running around like people who borrowed money from loan sharks. Nobody was smiling. Nobody was breathing freely. Everybody looked like they were calculating the hours until they leave the building. Even the security man welcomed you with pity in his eyes. That was not an interview, Aunty Faith. That was a warning from your guardian angel. But you ignored it. Symptom number two, unreasonable workload and expectations. Aunty Faith, let me see your job description. The one they gave you when you resumed. Yes, that one. Now, look at what you actually do. Your job description says accountant, but now you are also the driver when the chairman has an urgent meeting to attend. You are also the marketer that is blamed for poor business sales. You are also the event planner for the MD's daughter's birthday. You are also the therapist for your crying colleague. They give you work of 10 people and the salary of half a person. And the deadline is always yesterday. The target is always higher and the budget is always cut. Meanwhile, the company is not a startup. They are just understaffed and overworking the people who haven't run away yet. They give you constant pressure, no work-life balance, and expect you to be available 247. The worst part, they feel entitled to your soul. Symptom number three, your confidence is disappearing. Before this job, Aunty Faith, you were sharp. You had ideas. Now, one toxic boss has convinced you that you are useless. Your manager shouts at you like you are stepping on their toes with heels. You share suggestions in meeting. They laugh. They micromanage you like CCTV camera with trust issues. Every mistake is equal to public embarrassment. The hostility is sharper than the edges of a new razor blade. The gossip is so loud that people who who were not in the office know what you did wrong, including the security guard, the cleaner, and the vendor who supplies ink to your office. Little by little, you start to believe them. You start speaking up. You start shrinking. It's not that you are not good. You are just planted in a bad soil. If your boss cannot correct you without destroying your self esteem, you are not in a job. That is not leadership. That is bullying. Symptom number 4, growth is a myth. They promised you growth, but 3 years later, the only thing that is growing is your gray hair and your frustration. Your skill is not growing. Your competence is not growing. Even your savings are losing weight while your lifestyle is not improving. Promotion is always next year, next year, next year. Training is always later. Opportunity is always, we are considering it. Let me say it slowly. You are not planted. You are buried. And the only thing watering you there is your tears. Symptom number 5, the Sunday evening fever. You can lie to yourself, but your body, you know the lie. You know that feeling. It is 4 p.m. on Sunday. You haven't even started thinking about work, but your heart is doing bish, 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 like a faulty generator. You can't sleep well because you are thinking of that work. You wake up tired. You go to bed tired. Headache, back pain, neck pain. You think it's age. It's not age, Aunty Faith. It is stress. A job that is giving you BP, ulcer, and migraine at the same time. Is that one a job or the weapon fashioned against you? Symptom number 6, the family scam. The worst part is that they show you premium shagging and still bubble you with, we are family. Oh, really? If we are family, can I sleep in your house this weekend and raid your fridge at 2 a.m.? Can I borrow your car key this weekend? When a toxic workplace calls you family, what they mean is we want to use you until your engine knocks, and we expect you to endure with love and understanding, and never say you want to turn your back on us, because families are always there no matter what. They want you to work on public holidays because families are always there for each other. They want you to accept underpayment or overtime because that is what family does. They want you to keep quiet when they mistreat you because families don't wash dirty linen outside. Are you getting it? Meanwhile, the moment they are done with you, they fire you like a catapult without hearing how bad it hurts. Meanwhile, family doesn't fire family. Families carry you when you fall. Families support you when you are weak. Families understand when you are struggling. Enough of the symptoms. So, how do we fix this? A toxic workplace is not one to remain in. It's like a poison. If you do not save yourself from it, it will kill you slowly. Not your body first, but your spirit, then your confidence, then your joy, then your relationships, then your health, and finally, your body will follow. Now, listen carefully. I am not saying you should resign tomorrow and start eating sand. No. But you must start planning your escape intelligently. First, stop normalizing the madness. Just because every other person in the office is suffering quietly does not mean suffering is the job description. Second, start planning your exit today. I said today, not next month, not when I find something better. Today. The best time to look for a job is when you have a job. Why? Because desperation smells. Employers can smell it from miles away. When you are employed, you negotiate from strength. When you are desperate, you can accept anything, including another toxic workplace. So, update your CV today. And I don't mean just opening it and staring at it. I mean, Really update it. If you need help with professional CV review, we offer it as a service at Awake to Power Communications. We are just a DM away. Add every skills you have acquired in the CV, every project you have completed, every challenge you have overcome, including the nonsense. Package it well, package it professionally. For example, coordinated logistics for executive events sounds better than planned MD's daughter's birthday party. Provided cross-functional support sounds better than did everyone's job. While in that toilet, the only place they don't follow you, open your phone and scroll through job sites. Save interesting posts. Research good companies. Read reviews on Glassdoor. Find out which organizations won't kill you slowly. Apply during your lunch break. Now use your personal email, not the company's own. They'll catch you. Use your personal phone, not the office line. Be smart, be strategic, be patient while you seek another opportunity. Third, set boundaries while you are there. Learn to say no politely, professionally, and firmly. For example, when you ask me to take on additional tasks, something else will have to give. Which of my current tasks should I deprioritize? I cannot stay past 5 p.m. today. I have prior commitments that I cannot cancel. I'll need additional resources to meet that deadline with quality. Can we discuss this tomorrow? I'm wrapping up for the day. The first time you say no, they will be shocked. The second time, they will be annoyed. The third time, they will start to understand that you are not a doormat. The fourth time, they might even respect you. And if they fire you for saying no to unreasonable demands, congratulations. You just got promoted to freedom. You just escaped without having to resign. You just got your severance package if you are lucky. Fourth, create a financial buffer. I know, easier said than done, but hear me out. The biggest reasons people stay in toxic job is because of money. Fear of not being able to pay rent, fear of not feeding their children, fear of what people will say. So while you are planning your exit, also plan your escape fund. Even if it is small, even if it is just enough for 2 months expenses. Every money in the bank changes everything. It changes I have to endure to I choose to stay till I find something better. Cut unnecessary expenses. Sell things that you do not need. Take one small side hustle if you have the energy. And finally, remember this, a job is just a job. It is not your life, it is a transaction. You give time, they give money. The moment that transaction start costing you your health, your peace, and your self worth, you are overpaying. You were not born to be buried in somebody's office. You were born to grow. So, if you are planted in a bad soil, start looking for a better ground. And if you think I am lying, ask Melvin in the Pathfinder. He will tell you what happened. And yes, your career needs the Pathfinder.
Your journey to a fulfilling career can start today. Get your copy at awaketopowercom.com/bookstore.